Okay, 3 cards is showing me what I felt and probably what you know. We got the Devil, the Chariot, and Judgment. But the way the cards came out tells me that your person is refusing to let go of old habits, old ways, and patterns when it comes down to relationships, commitment, and just, doing the right damn thing. Like, almost like they look for a reason to find boredom. They look for a reason to, let me say this. There's some kind of interference because this is like the 3rd time I've attempted to complete this particular reading. And now, you know how I am when I see there's too much interference. Then it's just telling me that someone just doesn't want these messages to get out. Your person, or the person attached to your person, or someone in the background that's, fucking around, just don't want the truth out. Or those entities that's assigned. Most people have entities of some sort that is assigned to them through, spirit realm or bloodline, to be familiar spirits, monitoring spirits, etc. They have a task as well. The devil gives them a task, and it's to monitor and attempt to seek out so that they can destroy connections and anything good going on in your life. But once you are finally awoke and aware of these type of things and events, you can kind of help curtail the bullshit and shenanigans that's associated to it. So what I see right here is your person with the Devil card, the Chariot, and Judgment. They have refused to change, and they have some old ways, old habits, or patterns that they succumb to when it comes down to commitments and relationships that they really haven't changed, right? They haven't really dealt with the truth. But you here are showing up as like a hopeless romantic because you are. You put in the effort. You have stuck by this person through thick and thin. You have stuck by this person when you didn't have to. You have done for them. You have loved them. You have accepted some of their bullshit. I'm not saying you're perfect, but you have invested a lot of energy and time into this relationship to see it work out, to see it become what you feel in your heart for it to be, which is a success. And this person is now starting to act out, do things that they normally just don't do. And it's stemming from some bullshit. It's not only external. I feel it to be your person's responsibility as well. But Spirit is saying, let go, let God. You hear that? You've done all you can. Let's work with Spirit. Spirit, this is saying, like, let go and just let God. Okay? You've done what you can. You've tried to fix the situation. You've tried to be the glue, the superhero. But that's not what Spirit needs you to do. Spirit needs you to just go ahead and move out the way now so your person can learn what it is that they are being asked or required to learn at this time in their life. And you cannot save, your person from what Spirit wants them to learn, because it will come out in all kinds of ways. All kinds of ways. So that is your wisdom nugget. Spirit wants you to, for one, and you know how I am about listening to Spirit, you need to take a spiritual bath. So with that, I will be sending you your instructions. They will be plain and simple, honey. Nothing too difficult to handle. And you're going to do a simple spiritual bath, because our mission, my mission, with you being part of the 2026 Shaman Sealing Casting, I have to make sure that you're good. Okay? If your person don't want to continue to do their part because your love was intertwined with looking out for them for that 2026 shamanic casting, hey, that's on them. But my job, I'm assigned to look out for you. Not assigned by you and your budget, but assigned by the spirit realm, a higher authority, the Most High God. Father, Mother God has me assigned to you and my cosmic family, this collective community that we are all coming together as one. They shall see, everyone will see what this is really all about, okay, as we grow together. So as my assignment says to tell you to take that spiritual bath, and I will send you some very simple instructions so you can protect your energy And that your energy is your heart and your mind. Okay, so we're going to take care of your crown chakra and your heart chakra. Because we see within the root chakra, hello, there's a bunch of shenanigans that has been going on. Because you and your person, are intimate. Well, so we got to protect you. What do we have to share with the collective from this deck? Because before I move into this other tarot deck, but we got the peep game on Old Girl. We want to find out about Miss being slid in or have slid into his DMs. Okay, we're gonna get into that. What that's about? How much of a physical connection have there been? Anything set up to happen? Are we catching it at the beginning? Are we in the middle? Or what the fuck is going on? Calling in your soulmate. Okay, this is interesting for you to get this card, my love, because it's, listen to the card first. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. One or two things going on here. You have your new affirmation for 2026. That may not be your own affirmation, but that's your affirmation that came from our event for this community, right? So and then you participate. So you want your soulmate clear, cut, and dry. So one or two things are going on. Either Tobias is being exposed because this is your soulmate and things will be cleansed and taken care of and his ass is going to be recalibrated by the universe, whether he wants to or not, and participate in this relationship correctly. Or Tobias is being exposed because he may not be your authentically true soulmate. Or you may be getting a replacement soulmate. People say, you only get one soulmate in a lifetime. You only get one twin. That's not necessarily true. Some people have soulmates that come and go. Some people go through death. Some people go because the assignment was complete, right? So anyway, this is interesting. Calling in your soulmate. So let's say if this is all about you and your person, then you've done the work to call in your person. So maybe this is exposing what needs to be exposed so we can get the true person within Tobias. You see what I mean? Yeah, there it is. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. That's why you and Tobias feel so connected, because y'all come from a past life relationship, right? But at this time, maybe y'all have dealt with or fulfilled whatever prophecy was set forth for you guys for this lifetime. Because remember the whole ladybug just didn't want to come through. Maybe ladybug is waiting for your soulmate. Or maybe ladybug is waiting for the person you're with to get their shit together and become the right soulmate before ladybug will produce themselves. Because I feel like the universe, God, has decided to totally protect you, whether you may not even see it as that at this time, but you're going to see it. All the pieces of the puzzle are going to fall together because God is truly, truly, truly protecting you. Because if according to divine timing, let alone divine plans of the universe, you're not going to get that ladybug. That you know what I'm saying? Until the person is correct, because I feel like they don't want. You've had enough pain in your life. You've gone through enough suffering. I think a price was paid when not only you lost mom, you lost your grandfather, right? Which was like your dad. So there was so much price already paid for you that now from here on out, God only wants you to live in truth and authenticity and have the right person. And then when God blesses you with ladybug, however ladybug's going to be, whether it's through you or adoption, however you get your ladybug, it's going to be with that right person. I'm just saying, it's going to be with the soulmate energy. It's not going to be with the karmic energy. Even if your person you and I are known to be from a past life together, if he has karmic energy, which is still on him, I wouldn't have, for once, wouldn't have got the devil card. And everything here says deja vu, repeating patterns and habits. So he still has karmic energy on him. So either spirit wants his ass to get cleaned up and get his shit together. So because you've already called in this soulmate energy and blessings into your relationship, then he got to get his ass together. That's why he's been exposed. People tend to go through exposure when it's time for them to do one or two things, as we say from the back in the day. And if this goes onto the YouTube platform, they're going to bleep it, baby. But shit'll get off the pot is what they used to say back in the day. That means if he's going to beat the soulmate in this lifetime, on this timeline, he got to get his shit together. So you take your spiritual bath. And if you think he's open to it, sprinkle his motherfucking ass down too when he gets off in that shower. It depends on how much more energy you want to put into this. Now, if you just want your instructions and directions from the universe, your spirit, ancestors that channel through to me. If you want your information that only pertains to you, baby, you already know. I'm ready to bless you and let you go ahead and be that goddess queen that you're called to be, and I'll send you instructions that only has to do with you, because he is truly and really responsible for his own self. You can't get him together. He got to get himself together. Everybody in relationships know you can't get your other partner together. They got to get themselves together. What you do is illuminate these things by walking in your truth and your light. And as you do that, those issues surrounding the other individual, their shadow side will start to peel away and like layers of an onion, and you will see certain aspects of them that may not look so pretty at the time. But depending on your commitment and how much that person really have within their spirit of look at that spirit say worth waiting for. I'll get to that. Have that in them willpower, then they can change. Everything gets heavy when it comes to change. It's just really being honest with who you are, admitting things, speaking it into the universe, doing some work to straighten your shit up, and just say, hey, I can be with one person. That's all. I can be honest with this person. I don't have to backstab. If I'm feeling a little loose in the loins or lonely in the third leg, then maybe I'm gonna talk to my person about it first. I'm not gonna go out there, and say, I need somebody to float with me and stroke my motherfucking ego out in the streets, because that causes this kind of shit when, extra people come in and fuck up the relationship. And that's a weak link. And you won't no weak link. When you building something, you see what I'm saying? Making these money moves, when you trying to build something step by step, brick by brick, you don't need no motherfucking weak link on your team. But this is interesting. At the bottom of the experience says you got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Bam. Okay? Kind of like what I was saying. I always give you more than one point of view, because there's this side, and a third side, which I call the divine truth. And so that comes to me through the spirit realm from behind the veil, and spirit says, you deserve love. You deserve love because you are lovable, and you already know. I feel like you are very much so a lovable person. I'm gonna pull some more tarot and see what else needs to be said, because I've seen old girl picture. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to meditate on her ass. I don't mean no harm to her, but she is coming in the way of some people I care about. So, yeah, I might be a little spicy when I refer to her, okay? Because she has a side, too. But if she know he got somebody, then that bitch already in the wrong. But if she don't know he got somebody, then she got a side, and I want to know what the fuck she's thinking, too. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just, tap into the energy, and I'm going to look at a picture for a little bit. Look at the other things I need to look at and see what's what. And I'll finish this up for you, my love. Okay? Hang tight. Be right back. Okay, so that's what that is. Now, your person is having a very difficult time um, refusing temptation, basically. Let me get the light on here. Yeah, your person is having a tough time dealing with temptation, having inner strength, to overcome it and resist urges, or basically break free from a limited mindset. That limited mindset, I think, has to do with them being scared, being afraid to be committed to something fully, being wishy-washy, going back on their word, things like that. Which cards want me to use? Divine Spirit. Okay. So yeah, your person finds it difficult, I guess, to like really hone it in, get it together, and say, I'm gonna be committed for what I signed up for. So let me get in here and see what else I see. Let's look at the person that they've been communicating with divine spirit messengers of the highest light. You know what I hear? Something my elders used to say, that devil got a hold on that person, right? That old devil got a hold on him. That's what I'm hearing about your person. Like, you may not have seen it, whatever event that I'm privy to, right, aware of, that had caught you off guard this year so far, that was like, how it is, whatever you haven't been wanting to see revealed itself to you. Whatever you have been avoiding seeing is what Spirit is saying. What you have not wanted to acknowledge, what you have been, I don't think necessarily turn a blind eye to, but I think like, honey, these two thumbnails is really playing with me. Wait a minute, but I'm thinking more like the lines of, you had gotten used to your person and you feel like, this just them, this just how they are, yada, 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 you know. And I had seen some things, but I also seen that this person is loving and kind to you, and this person wants to be in a relationship with you and really want to be that person for you. But I think this person is dealing a lot uh, with things that has nothing to do with you. It's more about them. You know, stuff that they need to fix in themselves, how they look at things, how they view relationships. A lot of how they view relationships come from how they were taught relationships from their parents. Did they respect relationships, you know? Did they see them as just like dollar signs and opportunities, a means to an end? You know what I mean? Like, was it just a means to an end? To be with someone. They were just trying to get something out of a situation. I don't know. Were they ever in it for love? Is that what he was taught? You know what I'm saying? So you have to take everything into account when you deal with this kind of behavior that just kind of comes out of nowhere, because it's been hidden. It's been lying dormant somewhere. And it's just something you didn't see, didn't want to see. You know? We don't know. But what's going on with him? And Ace of Pentacles, some kind of big opportunity. Oh, and the moon. See, that's two big circles. But see, this speaks, even the Ace of Pentacles, like even with that moon, could represent more so about hidden agendas that are profound. Like something that like open up a doorway or something else. Maybe he's thinking, oh, I got it. Thank you. Spirits, boy, I ain't mad at you. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you. You know the thing about the 80-20 rule? Here it is. That grass, that grass, that Ace of Pentacles, what they see. The grass is not always greener until you find out. Here's this third party. He's thinking that's that deja vu. That's that old repeating cycles, not wanting to be fully invested. Oh, no, I can't settle down right here because I know it's just something better. They keep on, people will keep turning that corner saying it's just something better. It's something better out there, something better out there. They don't want to work on themselves and work out the situation that they're currently in. Because when you start working on yourself, you can work on a situation that happens, you know, within your connection, your relationships, in any relationship, whether it's family, friends, colleagues, or the person that you're in love with. You're working on yourself. It comes out more, you know, honest. It feels better when you accomplish something, like when you learn how to talk to each other, when you're learning how to respond to different touch. You're learning each other's innuendos and signals, and and finding that place of comfort with each other. And this person jumps up and figure, the grass got to be greener. So he starts his little creeping thing. Third party, being overly friendly with someone else that has nothing to do with the relationship that he's currently in with you. But I think he's feeling himself. King of Pentacles. And the Fool card also at the bottom of the deck. But I think that's saying he's being foolish. Yeah, because here you are, the Empress. He just, he doesn't realize just as fast as he think he can ghost you, you're willing to walk away from him too. He feeling himself a little bit. Yeah, he don't realize like he holding back commitment and love from you and allowing this relationship to grow. You can hold back the coins, baby, for real, on his ass, and he'll be hungry as fuck, I'm sure. Yeah, because you're the one that keeps them afloat and keep things balanced out. Especially financially. hmm Yeah, and emotionally too, because you come out as the empress. He's only thinking about how he can advance himself. If he go in a new direction and choose somebody else other than you, would it advance him? He don't even know what he want to be advanced to. See what I'm saying? He doesn't even know what he wants to be advanced to. He needs to get his emotional maturity worked out. He's not emotionally mature. I'm wondering now if this other person is a water sign. Or it could be this other person is an air sign. She could be a big talker as an air sign, and he's showing up as a water sign, easily seduced, coming out as a queen of cups, and old girl is coming out as a king of swords because she's a bit has a bit of a bravado or a bit of a I don't mind taking the initial step. So she's in her masculine energy because she's like, I pursue him. And he's like, I don't mind being pursued. So he's coming out in the Queen of Cups energy, the feminine side of his energy. Every single person has a feminine and a masculine side. Everyone knows it. If you don't know, now you do. It doesn't matter if you roll all what way. It don't matter, upside down or no way. There's a masculine and a feminine energy within you. That's just how we made. That's why there is a reason why when I sign off to God is Mother, Father, God, or Father, Mother, God, either or, whichever way I'm hearing it in the spirit is what I say. So now we through with that. But this is him. This is her. Yep. This is them at the bottom of the deck. Thinking they got options. I'm thinking it's just a damn illusion. Yep. They he better choose wisely. Why? Because justice is here. The scales will be balanced. You're a whole empress. When someone can show up as an empress, you have put the work in, you've done the work, you've showed not only yourself and the person and family how loving and selfless you can be, but it also speaks to what you are on assignment, right, in this world, on this timeline currently. You have a larger assignment than others may even be aware of. You may not even be aware of all of your assignments unfold in every season you're in. There's no season that you're not going to have some type of an assignment. That's just the way it is. So him showing up as a person with this toxic energy, the devil's behavior with not working with his willpower to correct some things that he done repetitively as patterns, right? Messing up something that comes from another lifetime into this lifetime because you both have called in soulmates, right? And you don't ask for something, get it, and then misuse it. That's a big no-no in the spirit realm. That's just a universal law. So here's judgment. And then the confirmed judgment is the justice card here. Yeah. So just as well as he think he can walk away from you, well, Spirit says you have it within you as an empress. You can walk away from his ass too, because somewhere over the rainbow, right, is your soulmate. The same thing I just said right here. Calling your soulmate, worth waiting for. You take care of you, Empress. And this Emperor is going to show up, whether it's the current person you have now, once they do the work, or it is somebody totally new. Because there is an awful ending here, Ten of Swords, which could just be a bunch of ugly truth that has to come out. Somebody could get shanked. Hell, I don't know. I'm just, I'm just telling you. Because here is the Wheel of Fortune. I told you on the other side is that rainbow. So here is that lucky, feeling like everything's peaches, everything's rainbows and butterflies energy that you're going to have with someone who is equally yoked to you, that knows how to give to you all the time and knows how to receive you and not take shit personal and look after you in your heart. Okay? And they'll help balance you when you are taking shit personal. Here is your person. This could be the way you see the person we're talking about today. Be the way it goes. When this person shows up, here is your victory. Right there. Six of Wands. And the world is going to know that this is your person. So I'm hoping that it's my guy, your guy, you with there. Because if not, sorry, nephew, it is what it is. But I'm rolling with my girl because I know she's a good person. And Spirit says so too. And that's the truth. Can't make it up. And then behind that is what, Six of Cups. You are what someone wants in love and in family. You bring that energy. You look out for family. And that's the truth. Ace of Stars right here. So this is what I'm seeing. Now, tell me a little bit more, Spirit, if you can, about, oh, girl, they've been DMing or been DMing him, and have they hooked up in any way? Oh. Yeah, well, we got the big King of Wands, so we know he's all about himself. He's not considering what you guys are trying to build together, the Ten of Cups. He's all about himself, his ego, his charisma, his charm, yeah. And here's the Lovers. The Lovers card coming out because, he's in his head, his ego, his other head, basically, that smaller one that don't really help him get and reach goals. Like it could. Anyway, there's the Lovers card. There's the Death card again. In conjunction to the Devil and Judgment and the Ten of Swords. So I take it Tobias has some work to do. I better ask a clear yes or no to get the answer that you seek. So let me use these and get a clear yes or no. Why on the Devil? I can't make it up. I cannot. What? Come on, show me, Spirit. Show what I had in my hand. Let me get it back. Hold on. Here's at the bottom of the deck first. Yeah. Man, I can't make this shit up. But anyway, and then there's, okay. So at the bottom of the deck is the Devil again. Wow. Very toxic. He's codependent on something. I think he's just codependent on known behavior. Not known and learned. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying. Learn from family roots, upbringing. Known because that's his familiar way of doing shit. So tell me about the person that he's been with. So, or being, oh, I didn't say that was Spirit. Tell me divine spirit messages about the persons who I have seen that have been in his DMs. Give me clear yes or no. I'm gonna pull my first three cards. I want yes or no, divine spirit messengers. I know there's maybe there. Have they physically been intimate? Have they been together? Oh boy, you ready to talk, ain't you? Oh shit. Yes, and it's that Six of Cups here. Oh my. One more card from the back. That's a no. One more card from the back. That's a yes. So we got two yeses. So with those three tells me yes. He would like to say he would like to have not, but he know this is what's interesting. The cards is telling me that he's cutting himself off from his own inheritance of having what was promised to him on this lifetime journey by his actions. So I'm taking this yes as he's been intimate. I'm asking about the person that we are both asking about. Let me have three more. Wow. So maybe. Trying to hide using the Magician. There's the yes. Setting the record straight. One yes. Play me two more cards. Two more cards. Has Tobias been intimate with the girl from his, wow, look at that. Don't want to tell me that talking about a maybe, but you turned the Hermit upside down. I'll continue to show. Yeah, you don't want to tell the truth. Has Tobias been intimate with the girl that's been in the DM? Has Tobias been intimate with the girl that I seen in the picture? Let me have three clear cards. Yes, no, or maybe three clear cards. Oh, y'all, it's baby. Somebody does not want no chitter chatter around here. They don't want no shit told. One, two, and it brought his card up. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Here we go. Yeah, confirmation. I guess so. Yes. Maybe. Right? But here's the other yes. So we're talking cups and cups. A King of Cups, Ten of Cups. And I was talking about that Ten of Cups. I was talking about everything on here. So this clearly says Mr. Water Sign, yes, has been somewhere laying down with someone. This is fucked off. See, courage to give the love. And I was talking about courage. Here's justice. Everything. Here's the Eight of Wands again. I don't like the answer, but I'm going to ask one more time. three cards. One more time, three cards. It's Tobias sleeping with somebody else. There's a no. It's Tobias sleeping with the girl from the DM. It's Tobias sleeping with the girl from the DM. That's a no. It's Tobias sleeping with the girl from the DM. I got 3 plus 1 extra card. The 1 extra card is a 9 of cups. That's water's energy again. That's smugness and arrogance also. I'm just going to tell you what the card is saying too. But then I got no, maybe, no, and a maybe. And this is a clear yes. I mean, when I tell you this is scrambled eggs, this is scrambled eggs. So I'm going to give you a clear answer again because I see there's a lot of energy coming through because someone really and truly does not want this revealed. But the answer will be clear, cut, and dry. Unless this person is aware of something. I don't know. They probably know that you know how to go tap in. Whether you go to readers, look at readers, they know something, or talk to people, or information get back to you, or you've been on their phone. But they are really hoping that you don't know, or you don't find out the truth. Because these cards have been all over the place, I'm telling you. They're telling the truth, and then they're trying to hide the truth. And then, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to shuffle one more time, babe. And then I'm going to pull you 3 cards. And I use these so you can clearly see for yourself whether it's a yes or a no card. Or, you know, if it says maybe. This is bananas here. Okay. Let me shuffle 2 more times. I'll speed this up on video if I need to. Yeah. Come on, let's tap in. Tap in. Let me have these 3 cards. I need to. Yeah. This is for 9. Tobias. 3 cards. I'm going to pull them when I stop out. I don't want to take the ones that flip open, but I'm going to get, okay, so it's confirmation we're talking to you. Confirmation, there's a third party. Now, thank you, Divine Spirit Messengers. I'm going to cut the deck. All right. Now, I will get 3 cards. I'm really trying to save his ass. But the truth will be what it is. 1. Stand your ground is a no. 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands is a maybe. Moving away from some bullshit. Moving beyond something. And that's another no. 9 of Swords, no. Now you see for yourself. So this is what I'm going to get. I'm going to leave it right here for now. Because I'll ask straight yes or no again. I go live this weekend. I want you to pop on if you have a moment. And we're going to do yes or no. I'm going to ask and see what. Because Spirit will give me clear messages. But if someone really don't want you to know something, it will tend to interfere. But it only happens for about a moment or two. It doesn't happen too long. Because I can definitely break in and find out. But I see the energy is focused on you. So his thoughts are heavy on you. My questions, this reading is all about you. This Empress. There is definitely a third party. But this came out as 3 of Pentacles and not, well, 3 of Cups already came out, but this also comes out as 3 of Pentacles. So this whole situation with this person could be more about trying to come up. Not so much as the love, because the love could be pretend with that person, the with a little bit they offering, because it did show me a page of cups earlier while I was shuffling, like, he ain't trying to really give all that, because I was sensing this could be all about a come up. So that's what it's saying right now, it's no. But the energy is focused on you and then this third person. Okay? So I'm going to get back to you. I send you light and love. I send your energy back to you. And I will speak with you soon. And I pray that all shall be well. Ashe.